I had actually been there all day. I purchased a ticket for the day for the convention. I had a great time. It was such a well put together convention, and I went and took classes. Teams started showing up a little after around 5 o'clock or so, in their uniforms, of course. And then I went to change out of the clothes that I had been wearing that day. And Dannika actually came to me and she said, "So it seems that our flag shirts are offending some people, and we need to we need to go talk with the board." So at that point, I came out and we talked with them, and it was a pretty short conversation, honestly. She said that there was a small percentage of the convention goers that felt triggered and unsafe because of the situation in Palestine and because of the transgender community in America. And she said, we can either have you perform in street clothes, or we're happy to provide you with these Emerald City Hoedown shirts. We have some from years past. And it was pretty clear that wearing the flag shirts was not going to be an option. So we put that decision to our team because, again, we don't speak for them. We speak on behalf of them. And there was a definite unanimous no, we will not be removing these colors.
Unreal. Dannika, when you found out that they wanted you to change out of your American flag get up, if you will, because some found it offensive or triggering or unsafe, how did that make you feel when you found out that they didn't want your outfit there?
I kind of stood there in awe because it was one of my teammates and I that were coming up the escalator in the hotel, and I was met by Jim of Rain City Dance, and he introduced himself and he said, "Do you have other shirts?" And it took me a minute because I almost just didn't know what to say. And I said, "I thought we were at a dance convention. How do these two connect?" And I said, I'm going to have to find the other owner of this team, Lindsay, and we're going to have to talk about this because I said, honestly, I don't think this is going to go well with our team.
And clearly it didn't, because ultimately you decided you're not going to change your uniforms last minute. You're going to abstain from competition. Lindsay, can you maybe explain why wearing the flag is so important to your dancers and why ultimately deciding to remove yourself from the competition was the decision?
Right. No, I'd love to. So, and we're trying to make a couple corrections as we go here. There definitely wasn't a competition; it was a performance. But regardless, we were there to dance. Wearing the colors is important for our team. We are a military supporting team. We love our veterans. We love our first responders. We love that we live in a country where everybody can have their own opinion and their right to express that. We're a diverse team. We're made up of women from all walks of life. For us, this is not a left or right. This is a right or wrong, and it was wrong.
Dannika, final thoughts from you on this. Again, as you heard Lindsay say, this was wrong, and you put in so much work, and you put in the travel, right? And this, you're ready to go. And for many people, I would guess the majority of people feel the American flag, again, a part of your performance, but also represents everyone in this country. Just final thoughts on this, how this affected you and your team.
It was emotional for a lot of us. Most of our girls were in tears. My husband's active duty military. It's very difficult for me. My brother's life was forever changed in the Gulf War. So it brought me to tears as well because, man, our team was just there to dance. That dance floor is for everybody. When we hit that dance floor, nothing else matters. All of our cares, our concerns, they're out the door, and we would happily share that dance floor with anybody. So to be met kind of with that discrimination was very difficult for us, considering we just wanted to dance and have a good time with everybody at the convention.
I just want to point out really quickly, Lindsay, before we go. So they, meaning the organization there, were not comfortable with you or accepting of you, but you were accepting of their views, still chose to participate in the performance. Is that accurate?
Yeah, yes, absolutely. Like I said, we're a very diverse group of women. Without, outing specifically, we come from all walks of life. We are different family structures, different religions, different political leanings. It does not matter. Dance unifies us, and these women are our family.